Welcome to Spurs Vision TV. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to wherever you're in the world waiting for this game, our second game in Hungary for the Europa League. All right, guys. Hope you're all doing well, right? Maybe I'll have some few guests with me, maybe not. I don't know. I could be doing this all alone for but it doesn't matter. It's all for the content, all for the watch time, guys. I need your help. I need to get watch time, right? So hopefully you can give me more watch time. I can get to my target and I can monetize, right? Let's come to the lineup, right? uh, what can I say now, right? For this lineup, right? Vicario, fair, strong, all right, good goalkeeper, our first choice, right? Pedroporo on the right, that's a good choice. Romero in the middle, right, on the right, it's a good choice. Then if you come to Gray, Gray is young and he's playing left back, left center back. Maybe it'll work, or maybe he will interchange with Davis. Let's see how that goes. And Ben Davis, my Ben Davis, you're still here, but they say you're a utility player, so show up today. Better show up and put up a good show. If not, you can get slated. All right. So, but then we have Sa in the middle. With Sa is still considered quite young, right? But he should be able to hold up. He has a good engine. He runs and he's willing to take a shot from outside the box. So if Ferencvaros, Ferencvaros, yeah, I can say it properly. Ferencvaros, if Ferencvaros, right, plays the low block, maybe we need to shoot from outside. Like with Bissouma too, right? Bissouma's into today. Most probably he'll be playing that holding role, right, or the six, right? And he's the one with experience in midfield, right? And then of course we got Bergwa. Let's hope this time he gets more than that 10 minutes or so. And hopefully he can show his, I don't know, creativeness, right, to become a lock picker, right, to get the balls that will actually give us good creations. And of course, we come to on the left. I guess I can only say it's either left or right. Maybe he can play both sides, right? We got Timo, but I will slate him now. I'll support him. I'll show him support. But if he starts to screw up in the game, you know how I'll go with him, right? Right. I'll go with him. Like when I went for Brandon. But now I give Brandon his props. He's done well recently, and he scored the goals that we needed to be scored, right? And it comes to Lancashire. Lancashire is young. That's it makes me feel a bit weird at this moment because we're playing two very young players in attack. One is Lancashire, the other one is Moore, right? I haven't seen Lancashire play before, but hopefully he'll do a good job. I'm excited for Moore because I want to see Moore perform and show what he has as a talent, and maybe he can break into the first team and actually give us a chance to do something, right, guys? So that's all I can say. But let's go to the subs. Like Ajayi, never heard of him before. Of course, we got Benton Core there. We have Austin. Austin's supposed to be our backup goalkeeper, right? And of course, Casanova. Casanova is not a name I heard before. Again, they are coming up from the youth academy. Dorrington, yeah, Dorrington. Heard of his name, but have not studied much. And Foster. Hopefully, he doesn't have to come on because I don't have very much confidence for Foster as a goalkeeper. I don't even know why we kept him. I know Spurs tend to keep players for morale and support and blah blah blah. We should keep players that actually will be useful to the team, right? And of course we got Brennan, right? Brennan, Becky, Madis, Solanke, VDV. This is the crux of our actual first team, right? Spreading from defense to attack and our midfield. So if things go wrong, let's see, maybe Brennan, Decky, for Madis, Solanke, and VDV. Five. Yeah, just nice for five to come in to turn us back to more or less our first team. So at this moment in time, I will be supporting the guys, right? Wishing the best and hope they will do something, put up performance that we can make me proud, can make the Spurs fans proud, right? Come back with a win. Let's hopefully they can come back with a win. Right? at this moment in time, right? What can I say? All I can say is that am I surprised that Ange made these changes? I don't think so. Let me see how many changes are there. Gray, Davis, Saar, Bissouma, Bergwall, Lancashire, more. 7 changes, but we can consider Saar, Bissouma, Bergwall part of playing. We can take out that 7 minus 3, 4 changes. Okay, 4, 5, 6 changes, right? Oh, don't forget Gray too. Yeah, Gray. Yeah. So it's quite a change. First 11, guys. We do have to admit it. Only thing is that I have this feeling of fear inside that we are actually underestimating Ferencvaros. I got a slight tingly feeling in there, but let's see how it goes because I hear it's wet too, right? It's been raining, so if it's not raining now, heavy or all that, but at least the pitch will be slick, right? We don't have to water it down, and hopefully the pitch will be suitable for our style of play, right? And hopefully that our players will have the right kind of cleats on, and they're not sliding all over the place or falling down and all that. So we're watching a couple of ice hockey kind of tackles come in, and it might lead to another card or two. You'll be honest, all I can say. But like I said, the crux of our strength is on the bench, right? So if they're really needed, most probably they will come on, and most probably they will right take over or whatever, replace those who are not performing to Ange's needs or liking. So at this moment in time, as I can say, am I surprised? I don't think so because we're having a lot of games coming up. I guess we have to make these changes, right? That's why we need a squad, and that's why we've been saying that we need a squad. We need the real first team players coming in. I mean, not say real first team players. We needed a quality, right? So we wouldn't be having players like Ajayi, Casanova inside, which But I guess that's the problem with Spurs at the moment. We didn't calculate our academy. I mean, the rules for registrations and all that. It is what it is. So we have to suck it up, pick it up, and move on. Right. Today, the most important thing is the game. Focus is on the game, right? And of course, the how would you say, support, right? Right. All our support is going to the players. So while we wait for the game to start, 7 more minutes to go. What can I say? Any other topics, guys? If you're in the chat, you want to ask me any questions, maybe I can answer them. But I think there's only about another one of you watching, and so that would be my wife. Or say hello. Right. Okay. Since I've about another 7, 8 minutes now, I've chased that one away too. My thoughts on the whole season it is now, 6 games in with the cups and all that. The first 2, 3 games, we only garnered about 4 points, if I'm not mistaken. Was Arsenal in it? So it gives me an inkling feeling of the time, Ange didn't know what was doing, but Ange didn't want to adapt. But I think when we reached the Brentford game, I started to see him actually adapt, right? So, and of course, we had the other games coming up, and of course, Manchester United. We will go there. Manchester United. I mean, I'm very happy that we won, right? But then, of course, we have to see the quality of Manchester United. Is this a Manchester United? Oh, but it's still Manchester United, right? As a brand, as a name, as a club, they're a big club. At the moment in time, are we going to judge them at their level where they are now? Right? I'll take the victory, of course, but I would want to see, we climb over or jump over harder hurdles with ease. Then I'll say there's improvement. But the positive is that I have seen Ange adapt. The negative, I'm not say the negative, right? Say positive, then to say negative, right? So the good and the bad, right? Everything's duality. Everything's duality. But everyone's got their right to their own opinion. Everyone's got their right to say what they want to say and how what they want to say on their shows, right? And we can't criticize whoever wants to say whatever they want. unless it becomes personal or uncalled for, not civil. But if it's opinions, right, pure football, guys, it's just only football. Yeah, it's acceptable. Right? Everyone feels differently. Everyone shows their uh, ways and expressions differently. So that's how I see it. But for me, is that what I feel is that I do see a bit of improvement. We have not conceded much in set plays, right? All right, guys, players are in the tunnel, they're lining up, they're coming out, and it is raining. So it's going to be a wet game, right? Yay, wet game. Let's see how well we do in wet games, right? I remember doing shows when we lost. I said, blame it on the rain. Yeah, blame it on the rain. Yeah, and there's a song for that too. There's a song for that. I need to get a cup or glass and be drinking on top of it all the time doing shows. All right, guys. Players are coming out soon. Referees are standing in front. They're taking their time. Edison, Solanke, the subs are coming out. Yep, the big guns are rested tonight, as the commentator says. And they're exciting debuts here. Yay, Mikey Moore. I want to really see Mikey Moore put up a performance for us, right? I want to see Mikey Moore do something nice, something good. But he's only 17, so the pressure, hopefully he can take it. If he can take it at 17, maybe we do have a wonder kid, right? We've lacked the wonder kid. Players like, who can I say, Wayne Rooney, right? Wonder kid from Everton, Manchester United. Who else? Any more wonder kids? I don't know. Maybe they can say Saka now or Arsenal. What other wonder kids do we have? Michael Owen. Yeah, that's not the one to say. Michael Owen's nowadays. I don't know. Maybe Lionel Messi, right? Was he a kid when he was playing for Barcelona? But he was there since he was 19, if I'm mistaken, or 18. Oh, I'm sorry, he was there since 14. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Could be one of their wonder kids, but he actually turned up when he was young, right? And the weather conditions, it's raining. Is it heavy? It looks a bit, right? There's specs on the camera lenses. Timo Werner, they'll do a good show today, right? Vicario, who's the captain? Let me check. Did I say who's the captain? Is it Vicario's the captain? We'll find out later. Right. We'll find out. All right, since we've gone through the players. All right. I guess, will I be on time? Usually I'll be a bit slow, right? Ferencvaros. Ferencvaros CTC. Okay. What does that mean? So, all right. I guess Sohan won't be joining me, so it'll be a solo show today, guys. If anybody else can be able to join, let me know. All right. I'll send you guys the link. All right. And type in a message. No worries, bro. All right. Catch up. Later. All right, yeah, captain is the goalkeeper. Let's see whether our captain is the goalkeeper too. Hungarian international. All right. Hey, Nipun, hope you're well. If you want to hop on, let me know. I'll send you the link. Right. Or you're at work today. Big up to you, Nipun. What time is Chelsea playing, Nipun? Okay, Spurs. Who's the captain? Romero. Okay, Romero's our captain in Spurs. Okay. Romero's our captain. Yep, I understand. Because he was the vice captain. He's vice captain, and then Romo, I guess the other leader would be Vicario then, right, guys? Yeah. I'll hop on for a bit. Okay, I'll send you the link, Nippon. Just hold on. Where is that link? Oh, yes, so still haven't kicked off on my side yet, so it's right in front of me. Copy and search for Nippon and IP. Nippon. Okay, here comes the link, Nippon. Yeah. Hop on when you're free. And they still haven't kicked off yet, right? We'll play at 8 p.m. heading off to the game. Oh, yep. No wonder. Yep. Just if you're joining me from the car, be careful, right? Nippon, drive carefully, please. Right. Okay. And the kickoffs. Ferencvaros is kicking. You go on to their left. Don't know who the player is. Can't say that. Yeah. And all right, Sa to Romero. Archie Gray is playing at left back.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah, I'm well. Just having some time nowadays, just doing a watch along for a Spurs game. Hope you're well too. Is it raining over there in London?
No, it's probably the engine of my car.
Oh, okay,
That's
be
why
careful.
I've not got my camera on.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Oh, what do you think? Did you see our lineups? We've got a really young forward line, apart from the winner.
Is that Burgerville playing?
Bergwell is playing. Lancashire is playing. Moore is playing.
None of the big guns?
The big guns are on the bench. In midfield, we have Sa, Bergwall, Bissouma.
Why isn't he taking this game? He should be taking this game seriously, no?
Yes,
I mean,
and we lost the
it's your
ball.
only look.
We
It's your
lost
only
the
chance
ball,
at winning
and
a
we lose the ball
trophy.
again. And we've lost the ball. Spurs is okay. The
Look,
weaknesses
I
are coming
shouldn't
out.
be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing because
Right.
because
You are doing,
Chelsea
you
aren't
guys.
getting
You're gonna do
badly.
the same thing. Yeah, you guys are gonna do the same thing, right? So don't laugh. We gave the ball away in our
That's what I'm
penalty
saying.
box.
I'm not laughing. I'm not
We gave the
laughing.
ball away in our penalty box 2 times in the first 2 minutes. Guys, I'm not here to slate my team, right? But I said, has Ange actually
I'm not here.
underestimated?
Look. I'm not here to laugh at Spurs. I'm just here to give you
I know,
company.
I know, I know. You can laugh at Spurs. I'm laughing at Spurs.
Look, look. That means I don't need to,
Yeah,
because if your own fans are laughing at
I'm sorry to say that,
yeah.
right?
Look. I'm laughing at Chelsea myself at this moment in time.
Yeah, but you guys are doing well. Nice football. Yeah, I understand. To be honest, right, but I underestimated Maresca. I thought he will flop, but I don't know. Don't forget, right? Last season, Ange had a 10-game streak. So I'm giving all these new managers 10 games, right, to see whether they be found out. You understand? Big up, Eva, man. Big up. We are defending a corner at the moment. The Hungarian, I can't even pronounce the name properly. Ferencvaros or something. And dear, luckily, we are really looking like
Is this
we're
a
we're looking
Romanian team?
Hungarian.
Hungarian. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They are Hungarian, and we are looking shaky. Yeah, we're looking shaky. I don't know. I mean, if we can come through these games unscathed, right? Not lose, lah. I'm saying if we can draw or get a win, it's a good thing because it gives the youngsters, a taste of the ball, right? Playing together in a real game gives understanding. And Mikey Moore is doing quite well. We are now attacking at last, right? In the third, fourth minute. But we start doing horseshoe football again. And when they low block us. So, like I said, let's see whether we can actually create something from this, right? And now counter attack, one ball over the top, we lose out. We lose out. The Hungarian team is in our penalty box within 3 seconds, and it's a shot. Yeah.
Did they score?
Honestly, guys, this shows the quality, right, of their attack, right? If their quality of attack was good, right, the player who was on the wing who was carrying the ball would have cut in and would have taken a shot. But it was a good thing he puts it back to an open player, and we don't even have a player on that player. But then the quality is that they couldn't take it. Yeah, if they had better quality, yeah, Eva's correct. It looks scary, right? But Eva, I think this game will turn out something like the Coventry game. I didn't watch the game, right? But it was at a certain time and couldn't get a link to the Carabao Cup. In Malaysia, they're not showing it nowadays. I don't know. Maybe the money wasn't enough or something, but it is what it is. So I fell asleep listening to that game, but they say it was really bad. So I guess this is the part where, being a Spurs fan, we have to suck it up and ride this through. I mean, if they screw up, of course, a lot of questions will be asked again. If they get through, right, praises will be given. And I think the Hungarian team has actually found us out. They are low blocking us and they're putting balls over the top. And that's within 5 minutes, Nippon, within 5 minutes of this game. Yeah. How far is it for you to get to? How long does it take for you to get to the stadium? And I'm not sure whether Nippon did he hear that? So maybe he did, maybe he didn't. So let's see how that goes. Spurs are pressing.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, okay.
It'll take at least an hour from where I am right now.
An hour? Where do you live?
On the other side of London.
So one ball over the top again. Dear, this one ball over the top, right? If you know how to perfect it against Spurs, if you have a good defense where you can actually, we lose the ball again in our field, and all right, okay, is there a free kick? No free kick. All right, 1 hour away, right? Will there be a traffic jam or anything on the way down to the town, across town?
Oh no, I'm not driving the whole way there. I'm parking at a train station, and then continuing my journey on train.
Okay, that's a smart thing to do, right? You wouldn't like to drive into London during work hours and all that, right? Lunchtime, by the time you get back. I understand.
What? No way. I would never drive
into London.
into
London, the city center, right?
Never. Not during a rush hour.
Yeah.
Put it this way, it'll be quicker driving to Birmingham.
And how far is Birmingham?
About 100 miles. And it takes about 2 hours on a clear day.
2 hours on a clear day. Okay. But at least one thing I can say, right? Our set pieces, I don't feel that shaky anymore. Yes, it wasn't like last season, during the set pieces, you Spurs fans would be sweating.
Yeah, you guys were terrible at set pieces.
Mm-hmm. We keep losing the ball, guys. What the? And they get off a shot at us. Like I said, we will need our okay. All right, Mikey Moore, come on. Mikey Moore, good run. Mikey Moore looks impressive, bro.
Oh, man.
Did you read the article about the Man City youth sellout? I mean, the sell-offs. Players like Cole Palmer, Liam Delap, and there's one more guy called Gittens, the one in Dortmund.
Yeah.
And you guys
are regretting a lot of their decisions.
Oh, that was a good. Yeah, that was a good ball in, but Lancashire didn't get it. Now it's back with Timo Werner, and Werner passes back to, I guess, Ben Davis, right? And Davis and Sarr is playing back and forth now, and then we go back again. And Archie Gray passes it to Romero, and Archie Gray is playing, in defense, and he's playing left center back. Boro gets the ball out. Sarr is on this side. Romero into more tries to cut up. I didn't. Yep, and it's raining today too. Yep, it's raining today.
Wait. Where is it? In Malaysia, right?
No, it's raining in Hungary in the stadium. Oh,
Oh, I
Malaysia's been
thought you were
raining.
saying in London.
No,
Because I'm
Malaysia's
in a
raining too.
traffic jam right now, so I can just show for a bit.
Oh, no,
Look,
it's
it's
okay.
not raining at all.
No, not you. I'm saying me. All right, Spurs get the ball back in their half midfield and the long ball over the top. Can Timor reach it? Oh, Lancashire, sorry. Can Lancashire? Oh, they gave back the ball to us straight away and go straight to Lucas Berkwal. Berkwal is playing, but hasn't been impressive to me. Okay, do something. Show you can do something. But
Is
don't see
this
it.
Bergvall English?
Swedish. And Werner gets the ball. He cuts it through. Oh, Lancashire. Free header.
Oh, same as Dejan Kulusevski.
Yep. That's why he's I think he's acclimatizing quite well. Because Decky's there, right, to help him out. There was pressure from the
Madison in the squad.
Yep. Madison is on the bench. Let me show you the squad. Hold on. I don't know whether you have time to read it, but here, have a look. This is the squad. That's our first, Vic, Poro, Romero. Then you got Gray and Davis. One young, one older. Saab, Bissouma, Berkwal. So there's youth in there and really, really young in the front line, Lancashire and more with Werner. And if you see in the last part, right, we've got Brennan, Decky, Maddis, Solanke, and VDV. That's the crux of our first team, more or less. So, and it's slippery. And we steal the ball back, right? Boro has it. Boro gets the ball out to Bissouma. Bissouma, the shoots up. Oh! Shah shoots that. Draws the save. Yeah. Adama Traore? Adama Traore is in this. Seriously? I didn't take a look at their squad, man. That's weird.
Wait, the same guy that
Wolves.
I swear you were going to sign him at some point, no?
Yeah. We were linked to him for a long time, man. All throughout Nuno, remember? Nuno came from Wolves. So
yeah, I remember that.
3 months or so he was with us. Right. Nuno came from Wolves. So we've been linked to Traore for some time. And now he's playing for Ferencvaros. Surprise. Right. Well, I guess they might not be that bad, but let me see whether it's our Adama Traore or it's another Adama Traore. Yeah. And a ball over the top again, but all is under control. I think we're sitting at five yards back nowadays. We're not that high up. The high line we sit on certain times, not always. So I guess it's more of an adaptation, getting used to it. Right. Yep, guys, all you guys in the chats, right? Hope you're doing well. Put in a message or so. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. I think if you come in, you have to subscribe, right? Because I have the subscribers mode on or something like that. So Spurs had a shot by Saw, parried out straight at the goalkeeper. Romero, yeah, not too good of a ball from Romero to Mikey Moore. The weather, is it that heavy, the rain on? Yeah, the rain is quite heavy. And she's got a hoodie on. Oh dear. And we've lost pictures. Okay. Something happened.
Wait, and Postecoglou is wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
Why?
No, he's got the anorak thing, right? I don't think it's an anorak, but something like that. Without all that fluffy thing in it. Usually you get an anorak, right? Because it's raining. Yeah, it's raining, and it's raining quite heavily. Yeah. If we want to win this game, I think we really have to bring on the big hitters.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I asked why he didn't start the big guns.
Because we already won that first game, right? Given us 3 points. So I guess I don't know. If you play 8 games, what's the amount of points that will comfortably get you into the top 8, right? If you win all the games, of course you get in the top 8, right?
Of
All the
course.
teams win all their games. Even Real Madrid lost last night, right? Imagine that. So as like I
Yeah, they
said it
did.
before, right?
And you know
Yeah.
who else lost last night? Bayern
Uh,
Munich.
yes, and Bayern Munich lost to Aston Villa. No, Nippon, they create more games, right? So there can be certain games where they can actually just lose it. You understand what I'm saying, right? For certain online trading issues, trading.
And I have people telling me that it's going to take away the fun in the sport.
Uh, I don't know. More games,
Like
more fun,
people
right?
told me, uh, everyone was saying, "Oh, the new format's going to kill the sport. It's going to make sure that only the
Okay,
big teams
Eva's doing
win it."
1-0. Eva, 1-0 to who?
To who? To who?
Eva to who? I think it's the Ferencvaros scores, right? Uh, I don't think it's us, right? I can't see that. Yeah. Spurs are behind. Look at the lineup. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Eva, man. I suspected this lineup, didn't I? I said it was dodgy. Uh,
But didn't you just say that Ange did the right
oh,
thing?
no, wait. The flag has gone up. Oh, he's offside. Nah. VAR. Yeah, Eva says it's gone to VAR. All right. If it's gone to VAR, then I don't have to change this. VAR. That's it. VAR is gonna save us. Okay, I got a theory that I'm gonna say later, but not online, live. If you're still around when this ends, Nippon, I'll tell you something which is gonna surprise you. But let's see how it goes. All right, VAR check, but I don't think it's offside. I had a slight glimpse of it.
I won't be here for the whole live stream.
Yeah, I know. You'll be heading to the stadium when you arrive, or when I mean, when on the train, right? Right. How
Yeah,
long?
I'm almost at the railway station.
Yeah. Oh, the Russia. Yeah, he said. All right. Doing watch along. Free to join. Mani might be joining us, and it's
Manny,
offside.
the Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, comfortable chat. A Gooner, a Tottenham supporter, and a Blue. Who would have
Yeah.
known?
Come on, Nippon. I always do shows like that, right? That's the diversity of my shows. Remember?
Of course.
But Mani could be in the gym. I'm not sure because it's about 10 o'clock. But I just sent him the link. Yeah.
I went to the gym today.
Oh, that's good. Right. Right. And all the group chats. Yep. Perhaps too young, the teams. Right. Mm.
Right.
Let's see how it goes. Spurs gets the ball. Okay. Lancashire pull back the center half. Right. Mani's stepping. I think Mani's at the gym. He might join me on later. All right. Let's see what Eva say. Yep. No goal. VAR. VAR.
VAR has saved your
Spurs. Yeah.
saved you yet again.
Oh,
Well, wait, what?
oh, Vicario, what a save! My God! But then there was an offside flag. We are looking. Our defense is really, really shaky at the moment now. My dear. Yeah. Do you see that, Eva? Oh my God! Look at that. Another offside. No, that could have been offside. The ball. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, the ball went out. Oh, that was a great save. That's a real good save. Oh, you reach your train station?
Yep.
Okay. Easy to find parking?
I found one just now.
That's good. Today you're playing home, huh?
Huh?
You're playing at home, right?
Yeah, we
Obviously.
are.
Who are you playing today? Bodo Glim or something like that?
No, I think it's a Belgian team. And I think it's Genk. I'm not
Oh,
too
Gang.
sure.
Yeah, Gang. Yeah. You guys are playing Gang today. Gudjenson's son is
Right.
coming to play. You know? Gudjenson's son is playing you guys tonight.
Who?
Gudjensson?
Good Johnson.
Yeah. Son is playing today.
Oh, his son. I
Yeah.
was gonna say what? He retired ages ago.
Yeah. But he's playing for Gang.
Yeah, I know.
And Spurs got the ball with more. More, take on your man. Isn't that a free kick?
I'll
Isn't
be
there a
right back.
yellow
I'm
card
just
for
checking
that?
the departure board to see what
All
time
right.
I need to log off the stream.
All right. I'll catch
Be
you
right
later.
back, Eunice. Don't just keep me on the stream. I'll just be 20 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
All right, no rush. And Mikey Moore gets past his man and he gets tackled and he goes down. Oh, yeah. Guys, how do you feel, guys? Are we shaky here? Is the defense one ball over the top? We're losing out. Our attack is too young, not enough experience. Maybe that's why we have who we've got the crux of our first teamers inside on the bench, right? Romero to Spurs, Spurs to Sa, more good ball to Bissouma, but we go backwards again. We go backwards again. We go backwards again, and all the way
Okay,
back.
I have to leave. I have to leave within the next
And Spurs
within the
score,
next
Eva Man
5
says.
minutes.
Yoo-hoo! Who scored, Eva? Yeah, sorry. Well, how long do you say you gotta leave?
Within the next 5 minutes.
Okay, no problem. All right.
Okay.
And we scored. I don't care, just as long as we scored.
Oh, you scored.
Yeah.
Who?
Papa Sa. Woo!
Nice.
All right.
Well, not
It's a good
really, but
goal.
nice
Yeah.
for you.
It's a good goal. Yeah.
Um.
Papa Sa. All right. Papa Sa. I don't know. Maybe Papa Sa is good for the what called European teams like these, right? All right. Let me change the banner. Time to change the banner, guys. We scored. First, gonna hide it and put edit. Spurs 1. But it's a good one. Moore passes it in, lost his bearing. Lancashire, ball in. Berkwall drops out to Moore. Moore slots it in. Woo! Big up to Moore. Right, we're 1-0 up. That's good. Yeah, even man. Yeah, boys. Come on, you Spurs. Come on. All right. And more takes the ball. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, more cuts out. Well, that's a good one. Right. Spurs get a corner. So I guess now we are showing up now at last.
Yeah,
Oh, you
you'll
play?
be.
Yeah, you're playing gang, right?
Yeah, we are.
Have you seen your lineups yet? Are they out yet? No, not yet.
No,
Your game is at 3. Is it 3?
at 3.
No, at 3. Your game, 3 p.m. What
No
time's your game?
idea. At 8 p.m.
Oh, your game is at 8 p.m. My God, what time is it now? 4.
10 past 6.
Oh, 10 past 6. All right. Oh yeah, this is a 5:45 game. Okay, fair. Getting my times. Sorry guys, I'm in Malaysia, right? It's 1-1 now in Malaysia, AM. And we got the ball back. Saw another shot again, straight at the goalkeeper. Right. Sar's got another
You
shot
see,
straight
this
at the
is
goalkeeper.
why I hate it when a lot of people say people who don't live nearby are not real fans. Look at how much dedication you're showing.
No, there are a lot of overseas fans. This game, because it's at 12:45 my time, right? It's good. If this game was 3 a.m. my time, I wouldn't be doing a watch along because I'll be like half asleep by then. Most probably I'll be watching it in bed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, with my earphones on. Right. But yeah, like Eva man, right? Eva, I'm sure, right? You're in bed, right? With either your headphone or your laptop or your iPad, right? With your earphones on and watching the game. Right.
Right,
Or maybe outside
I've
in
got
your
to go
hall.
now. My train's going to be here soon.
All right, take care. I'll catch up with you later.
Everyone,
Nippon.
subscribe to Eugene if you haven't already.
Yeah, and please subscribe
Speak
to
to you
NS
later.
Sports TV. Yeah. Thanks, Nippon, for coming on. Right, catch you up later if
See
you have
you.
time. Yeah, maybe you can give me
Will
some
do.
scenes in the studio.
I will. See you.
All right, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
All right, guys, we're getting back to the game. Right, Eva. Yeah, big up to Eva. Okay, Spurs looking good now after that slight scare, right? From VAR, we got a corner coming in, and Ferencvaros defense well hits it far out. We get a ball back up in their part of the field, and Sa goes to Bissouma to Sa. Sa loses the ball. Come on, Sa loses. Okay, and Sa gets the ball back. He chases back and get the ball. That's good sign. Is it Sa or Bissouma? Either or, right? Yeah. Looking better now, Eva. Yeah, looking much better now. I think more confidence comes in, or maybe when that goal went in, right? A lot of them were in panic mode, but once we scored a goal, we're looking a bit more fluid, right? And maybe the Hungarian team feels a bit more threatened. Moore's trying to run across the field, but he loses the ball, right? Are we gonna get? They are not sitting. They're not low blocking us now, so I guess we've got the goal. They need to come out at us, so that will give us more space to run into them, right? Bergwall has got the ball. Bergwall all the wide up to Moore. Moore gets it to Poro, right? Poro gets the ball. It goes back to Moore. Moore to Poro. Poro to Moore, right? We're just playing around the outside of their penalty area. It goes back to Bergwall. Who can Bergwall pass it to? It goes back to Bissouma. Bissouma back to Sa. Right, so now we're just playing at a walking pace in their part of their state field. All right. And I guess they are like low blocking us in a sense, right? Trying to catch us to lose the ball and get us on a counter, but we're just taking our time. But we got the lead. We got the lead, so it doesn't matter much as long as we got the lead, right? And we lose the ball, right? Can they actually go on a counter? And there's elbows coming in with Bergwall, right? Yeah. The Brazilian try to elbow Bergwall. Big up, guys. All you guys in the chat, right? Put in a comment. Let me know how you feel. Right, the first 10 minutes or so, it was quite nervy, right? So now they are in attack, and Spurs more or less defended well. Ben Davis intercepted, right? Ferencvaros. Sorry, Ferencvaros. Right, and okay, we get the ball back, and he puts it out to no one. Where's everyone? Why are we just putting the ball away to weird places? Come on, guys, you do better than that. All right, the Hungarian team has got the ball at the moment in midfield. All right, we are actually, this is why I say it looks like a bit more adaptation. We're not pressing so far up, and we're not pressing too much, like too crazily. Right, and we're sitting back a bit. So this is the part I like to see where Ange adapts, right? So he hopefully understands from what's happening, how to win a game. And the ball goes all the way to the back to a Ferencvaros player. Traore. All right, guys, let me know. Is this Adama Traore that we're talking about, or this another Traore? It doesn't look like Adama. The body size doesn't look like Adama. I don't think it's not the Premier League Adama Traore. And the ball is swinging in right from the side, and it's too close. And Vicario gets the ball. Right, Vicario gets the ball. Ball over the top for Spurs, and it goes out, and the ball goes back to Ferencvaros. And it goes all the way back to the Ferencvaros goalkeeper. And nowadays they say, what's this new thing about play? Everybody has to play out from the back nowadays, right? So I don't know, evolution of football, right? Evolution of football. I remember last time the pinpoint passes by the goalkeepers out, right, with the players. But nowadays a lot of playing out from the back, so you don't lose the ball. And the ball goes back to Spurs, right? Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the new tactic coming in, and our players learn to actually adapt playing out from the back. Bissouma has the ball now, right? Passes it out to, if not mistaken, that is Archie Gray. Archie Gray gets the ball, passes it back to Bissouma. Bissouma back to Porro. Porro passes it out to Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore's hugging the right side of this field hugging the lines, right, with Porro together. Looks good now for us. We're in control of the game. The tempo is like at our speed. So it's up to the Ferencvaros players to try to get the ball away from us. But we're able to do the levels, like I said. It's all about the levels, right? So horseshoe football again, right? That's what we're doing now. But we're 1-0 up. It doesn't matter. Right. Just long we don't lose the ball and let them have another chance. Horus at the center, surprisingly. Romero passes it out to Moore. Moore, what can Moore do? That's a good ball from Moore. Romero, Porro, and Porro took a shot. Why did you take that shot, Porro? Why do you take your shot, right? Oh, we get a corner from that. All right. Grace the back of Christian Ramirez. Let's see what we can do from there. Don't worry. Eva will let me know the score line if we have scored from this corner, right? Lancashire didn't connect. And we get the ball back. Porro gets the ball back. Oh, hit the post. Oh, it's hit the ball. It hits the post. Ball goes in, goes out. Romero's header. Ben Davies was the one who had a swing. Okay. Porro gets the ball. One player, two player. He tried to curl it in. But he actually went for the back post, right? There'll be someone trying to. All right. Ben Davis. Okay. There's grappling in the potential penalty check. Are we getting penalty, Eva? Are we getting penalty? Can someone tell me? Potential penalty check. but the game still goes on. So check complete. So because we started. All right, there's no penalty. There's no penalty. All right. No penalty, yeah, Eva. No penalty. Ferencvaros is shambles in the defense. Right. They look nervous, they look panicky. Right. Oh yeah. Goalkeeper gets the ball. Didn't touch Poro. At least he got up, he didn't roll around on the ground, right? So and now our pressing is working well because we steal the ball off them. Sa's got the ball all the way to the corner side. Right. And Ferencvaros kicks it out. Yep. Spurs game management is pretty good at the moment, right, guys? And then we're getting a lot of, I guess our our possession stats are higher now. Right. So now we're moving on, which is good. Spurs got a ball defense. They're trying to press us, and from midfield we have a ball over the top from Davis to try to link up with Lancashire. Yes, Eva man. Yep, we're playing well now. We're in control. I guess the youngsters have got a bit of more confidence now with their one goal, right? And I guess the VAR goal that they conceded most probably have given a shock to the system. How can that be? He got the ball clearly. And the Ferencvaros player is complaining because Romero jumped over the guy. So let's see how that goes. Now we still have the ball. The ref didn't blow the whistle. More or less, we're in control of the game now. So not much of an issue, I guess. Right. But let's see how it goes, right? Are we going to win this 1-0 or are we going to win this more? But all right. Missed pass by Poro. Bergwall let it run, but nobody got it. It is what it is. Okay, guys, I'm back, right? I'm back after my break. Okay. Ferencvaros has the ball in the midfield, passes it out. Chivas just outrun. Like I said, and it's not Adama Traore, it's a different Traore. It's not our Adama Traore, but he's called Adama Traore too. So, all right, guys, different Traore. And this time he's onside. It's onside. For Suarez as the ball throw in, way into our third. Right. Now in the 38th minute at the moment, right? There was a clean tackle from Davis, fair challenge. Archie Gray puts the ball over the top for Lancashire to chase, and we get a throw in. We get a throw in. Yeah, the kids looks good too. Yep, the green one. I haven't bought that yet. Yeah, I haven't bothered yet. I need to look for it and get that too. Right. At the moment, I'm wearing this lucky one because this is the one that we beat uh, Manchester United. Right. So I'm still wearing it. So let's hope. May my lucky shirt continue. If we keep winning, I won't change it. Right. If we lose, then I'll change it. So better not lose. Yeah, better not lose. I don't know. I'm doing a Brian Daigle. I think he did it once. Right. Oh, come on. Toro gets the ball back and passes it over to Timo Werner. Can Werner do something with the ball? Davis is with him, and Davis loses the ball. Yeah. And of course, we get the ball back. Bissouma, Saar, it was Saar. And Saar was blocked off, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. The referee didn't give the free kick. Way out, the ball comes back. Ferencvaros has the ball again in midfield, and we get the ball. Romero gets the ball back, passes it to Poro. Poro back to Romero. Romero back to Bissouma. Bissouma to Poro. Poro to Romero. Romero to Archie Gray. And there's a player, Spurs player, lying down on the floor. And who's that? Is it Papissar down? Okay, Papissar is down. All right, guys, are we going to make an early substitution in the 40th minute? Right. But, yep. And Saar is slowly climbing up now. Now they're replaying. Papissar got the goal, and we're in the lead. Spurs 1, Ferencvaros 0. And Ricario slipped and fell down. It looked like he's hurt. Let's see, it's not that bad. All right, Bergwall passes the more passes back to Poro. Poro is running the show today. That's how I see it. Right. I hardly see anything from Bergwall. Mikey Moore has got more touches than Bergwall, as I see it. Right. But I want to see more from Bergwall. Let's see whether he can do something. All right. Archie Gray has the ball. He passes it to Davis. Davis passes it over the top to Saar. Saar gets it to Werner. Werner gives it back to Bissouma. Bissouma back to Davis. Davis pushes out to Poro. Poro all the way to Mikey Moore. Moore cuts back in to Poro. Oh, that is a barge right into Poro. So let's see, Poro. I haven't seen Spurs actually get a goal from a free kick in such a long time. Let's see whether Poro can give us something today, right, guys? Let's see whether Poro can give us something today. All right, guys, everyone, please give a thumbs up for the channel. I'm trying to grow it, right? And if you're not sub, I'm sure you've sub. Right? Put in a comment, right? Let me know where you guys are from. Right. I'm from Malaysia, and it's 1:30 here in Malaysia, right? I'm just doing this watch along, right? And to see, just doing something I like, right? Watching Spurs play and commentating on it, sometimes criticizing it, calling out the players. Like every football fan will curse and and praise when they're good, right? All right, let's see whether Poro can do something with this free kick. I want to see a free kick. Hey, Mr. K, big up. Want to join me? Right, we're winning but playing like shit. Yeah, you want to join me? I'll send you a link. Let me know, Mr. K. Offside. There's a push. All right. Ben Davis hits the ball, but it's a push, and the free kick goes to Ramirez. Can't get the ball out. Passes back to Oro. Right. Bissouma. Oro. Bissouma. Now south more. Oh, more trying to find Werner. Yeah. Yeah. Too many back passes. Yeah. We go forward, then pull back 100. I don't know. They're young, I guess, At least they're playing much better now, Mr. K. In the first 10 minutes, it looked a bit more shakier. Yeah. Yeah. This is a Wings memory. Mr. K, Wings is in Leicester now. So, yeah. And he's got Skippy with him. Toro swings it in. Oh, there's a shot from Moore. Took a shot from outside the penalty box. Right. Okay, nearly halftime. Yep, nearly halftime now. Guys, it's nearly halftime. So when halftime comes, I'm just going to get something to bite, to eat. Right, guys? I'll catch up with you later. Right. And of course, we'll have a bit of chats, right? Banter in the chats. Let's see. Right. Anything else is happening. I guess a lot of places after. Poro should have stayed down. I think you're faster than me. Right. It's 2 minutes at injury time. So I guess more or less Iberman will be at halftime soon. Chigre passes back to Romero to Poro, and the ball's running along out to Poro. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, from before. Oh, okay, earlier. Yeah, not now. And we get the ball in the midfield. We're controlling the ball. We got about a minute or so to go. I guess it'll be halftime on the other sides now. Romero passes back to Poro. Poro to Moore. I like what Moore has been doing today, Mr. K. Right, and you guys out there, let me know your thoughts on Moore. Right, he looks okay. Right, he needs a few more games. Right. And what is this? This is a blatant rest the player selection. Yeah, of course, right? We've got Brighton coming up away. So most probably we would have to rest the players, right? So yeah, Eva Man says it's halftime. So Eva, you're about 24 seconds, 30 seconds ahead of us. Right. I'll hang on for a while more. Right. And I guess it's 1-0 Spurs at halftime. Right. And Mani is here too. Yeah. Hi, Mani. Can you hear me, Mani?
Right on time, sir. Morning.
Yeah, halftime, right? So it's right on time.
Loud and clear. How are you?
We're up 1-0. Right. That's the good thing. Right. The first 10 minutes we were a bit shaky, the defense. But we settled down. We got the goal from Papisar. It was a good goal, right? But it was a melee in the in their box. And I'll take it. Right. What do you think about our lineup, right? Let me show you our lineup. This is our lineup.
I did read on Sport that oh yeah. So as you said, you didn't want Forster to start. You should be happy with that, right?
Yeah. I'm happy with that. But look at our front line, right? But Lancashire more. And I haven't seen much of Lancashire, right? But Moore is putting on quite a good show on the right wing, right? And they're playing it more on the right, even more than where Timo Werner is on. So I guess they're showing the confidence. They are giving more time on the ball. You see, more time. So that's a good thing, right? I don't know, but if you see our bench, right, there is this backup plan if things don't turn out well, Brennan Johnson, Jackie, Madison, Solanke, and VDV, they're all there waiting to come in if things don't turn up well for us. So I guess, like what Mr. K said, right, this is like, let me switch my viewer and send me the link. Okay. All right. I'll send Mr. K the link too. You just hold on, Mr. K. Mr. K. Okay, no.
I think it's fair to say that the young front line you've got up top, with the exception of Timo Werner, seems to be doing quite well. And quite a few people were saying, obviously, on BBC Sport Online, that they were quite happy with the decision of Ange to name a slightly younger
Yeah.
lineup than others. But obviously, the defense has to be something resembling a first choice defense. Obviously, Porro and Romero at the back. And with Udogi, I think, you want to take a precaution on him. And Spence not in the squad, you've had to put Ben Davies over there at left back. But at least you're doing it because you have to, not because you want to, like what Mikel Arteta's doing. Calafiori
Yeah.
invert still can't defend for Toffee, I'm afraid. Any fast right winger will skin him alive.
Mm. That's true. That's true. Right. Don, let me send Mr. K the link. All right, Mr. K, that's the link. All right. Hop on. All right. No, but I mean, yeah, the games are coming thick and fast, right, Manny? We all know that. I mean, it's for you guys too. You know, you're playing 2 games a week, sometimes 3 games a week, right? So this squad rotation thing, it is a good thing to do. So I guess if they can actually don't have to use our main players and all that, it gives them rest, right? And then you can focus a bit more on the league, because we do have Brighton coming up next, and that's a away game, and it's not going to be easy because last year, remember, we did lose to Brighton 4-2, right? So
Yeah.
I guess what Ange has to do is, like you call, this is player management. Then it's a simple thing. It's just simple player management, as I see it.
Oh, I agree. I agree. That's the only way to go about it. And sometimes you still have to play a few of your first teamers. In fact, when we played against League One Bolton in the League Cup, we started the likes of Saka, Declan Rice, Jorginho, or Georgie Porgy as I call him, and at least 2 other first teamers to complement the youth lineup. And because of our incompetence, we had signed the Bournemouth captain Neto, despite knowing that he was ineligible to play in the League Cup, having turned out for Bournemouth. And with David Raya having an injury scare, we had to put a 16-year-old in goal by the name of Jackie Porter. So sometimes you have to make those calculated decisions. And obviously, it does look as though Ange has got one eye on the defence, especially, with Spence and Udogi not available. He has to put Davies in there. But it does look a very young lineup, somewhat younger than otherwise. And obviously, Pape Sarr with the goal. There was actually you mentioned that you looked shaky. There was a period actually where you did go behind, but fortunately for you, that was disallowed for an offside. What did you think of the defense period?
To be honest with you, right, that first 10 minutes, our defense was shaky, nervous, yes, and I think that VAR ruled out goal, right, actually gave them a kick up their butt, so I guess that must have woken them up. So because you see the lineup here, right, Gray, Bergwall, Lancashire, and Moore. 1, 2, 3, 4 players, right, who are really young. You get what I'm saying? So I guess this is a good run out for them, right? And to be honest, I've not seen Bergwall a lot in this game. I've seen much of Moore than from Bergwall, because at this point in time, I see Pedro Porro is actually running our midfield. Imagine that, and when Pedro Porro runs our midfield, right? So Ben Davies doesn't run up too far. So I think Ange has tweaked a bit. So it looks more like a 3 at the back whenever if we lose the ball or anything like that. So I guess he's adapting. He's adapting.
So that makes sense. I think obviously, and that's actually quite smart. Sometimes you've got to give them Postecoglou a bit of credit and see that he can at least try and tweak things around and also adapt. And that's actually quite smart, using Porro as more of the someone who can overlap a little bit or invert whatever, and keep Davies at the back and not have him go up front too much. So it's almost, as you say, effectively a back three with Porro and I don't know who's playing on the left for you, effectively being wing backs in a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2, or it could be a 3-4-3, similar to what I used to do for you lot.
Yeah. No, you don't have to guess who's playing at the left for us as the winger, right? Timo Werner is there. But the thing is that the ball has hardly gone up to him, right? Most of our, because I think with Porro controlling the midfield kind of thing, right? Playing the guy who's putting in the passes and, trying to break down the defense, Mo gets more touch of the ball because, it's on his side, right? So at the moment, maybe you'll see more of Davis coming up later with Werner, but you'll never know. But I guess Ange won't make any changes too quickly because there's no need to, no danger to. But if you look at our bench, right, if you're going to sub someone here, who are you going to put on? Because we got Benton Core there, right? Brennan Johnson, Decky, there's Kulusevski, Madison, Solanke, and VDV. 6 players. That's our core. But you only can put on 5, right? Ajayi, never heard of him before. Casanova, I've never heard of him before. But at least Austin and Dorrington, and of course Foster. Imagine such a weird sub, right? There's 2 reserve goalkeepers in there. So that shows our squad planning is a bit off this season. But hopefully by January, maybe we can do something about it. But it is what it is, because I think once we reach the round of 16, the next stage, right, we are allowed to resubmit names into the squad, So maybe by then, maybe Jet Spence will come in, or maybe we'll add on additional players, right, or buy someone else to carry on in the game, right? Let's hold on. Let me bring on Mr. K.
It's just as well, actually, that, second stage you can make changes to the squad. Spence needs to come in there. He really does look good. And I'm going to have to say right now that in hindsight, it was actually a purchase for the future. Maybe Conte didn't want him, but, this is one of the reasons why I do also admire Ange. He's not really in his squad that, are there because maybe not through their own fault. He's going to find a way to use his squad to the of their own abilities and try and make silk purses out of sows' ears, as we would say. Sorry for talking about sow, because Muslim wouldn't want to have a reference of a pig in any way. But that is a good quality in him. It kind of reminds me of Unai Emery in a way, and how he's been able to get the best out of the likes of Morgan Rogers and Ollie Watkins at Aston Villa. And speaking of Aston Villa, what a game that was last night. An absolute privilege to watch. And I'm really sorry that Harry Kane went away empty-handed, as did Eric Dyer, but that's the nature of Champions League football. If you want it more, you get what you deserve, I suppose.
I honestly, to tell the truth, right, the Champions, with this new format, it gives them a bit more games to, play around with or do things.
Yeah, listen, Eugene, I can't hear you. I'm going to drop out a little bit.
Oh, you can't hear me. Hi, Mr. K. How are you doing?
Not too bad. It looks like our team's playing a championship team today. An awful lot of youth players out there. The defense is being held together by Romero, Porro on the right, and obviously our main goalkeeper. Timo Werner, he seems to be isolated out on the left mostly by himself, but he's actually quite comfortable with that, to tell you the truth. But what I keep seeing is an awful lot of the ball gets taken up the right hand side, and then all of a sudden the handbrake gets put on. There's no option to pass the ball anywhere further. It gets passed back, and then it gets passed back again. They must have some sort of tactic up their sleeve for switching it to the other side, because that's how the first goal came out. Because the ball was on the left-hand side, and they tried to pass it to the right, and they were blocked about twice. They were blocked from going to the right. Eventually managed to pass it to the right, and that's where the goal came from. So it's something I think that they must have practiced. for them to have got that in. You need the youth players to get out there. You need them to get some game time. If they ever need to come in because somebody gets injured or whatever, then they've got game time. And I think that's absolutely important.
Yeah. Yeah, with the amount of games coming
well,
in, right? So that's why we need to have this style of a scenario. At least, like I was saying earlier, the players have to adapt and play again or play with each other to understand each other, right? And games are the most important things. Mr. K and Mani, you guys go ahead and have a chat, right? I'm just gonna go and grab something to munch on.
Yeah.
I'll come back. You guys have a chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, I've been watching the game by myself,
All
and then it got to the point where I decided to pull my hair out because it was getting so boring. I decided, let me just pop onto the stream instead. See, this is a little bit more interesting. But no, if you're into youth development, then yeah, it's a good game to watch if you're into youth development. If you want to watch the new younger players coming into the squad, then yeah, it's interesting to watch. There's fans out there that have travelled. They're making themselves very vocal. You can hear them. And I think it must be very enjoyable if you win the game. I don't think there's really any chance of us really losing it, but then you never say never. What do you think, Manny?
I'll tell you something though. Yeah. Can you hear me, Mr. K?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Brilliant. So, I actually sort of turned on the telly because I was having some grub, and then as soon as I turned, Pape scored the opener. But Eugene did say that the first 10 minutes were a little bit shaky. Of course, Spurs did concede, but thankfully was ruled out by VAR. And this is actually the thing that Ange's. And I was telling Eugene before I had to drop off, and I was telling him that it's always going to be good if a manager can try and give youth a chance, but also in the case of Jed Spence, try and find him and see if he can't use him. And that's always going to be the hallmark of a fine manager. Make the most of the talent that's in your squad and give them all chances. And that is something, it's a good quality of acting. It reminds me a great deal of Unai Emery, who was at Arsenal, now, of course, at Aston Villa and doing a brilliant job, as we saw last night in that magnificent win over a Bayern Munich team that had a certain Harry Kane playing. I don't know if Dyer was in the team. No, it was Upamecano and Min Jae Kim in the back four. But that is something Mikel Arteta can really learn from. And I think this game should...
Well,
yeah, we're about to start the match again, so I'm going to hop off. But
yeah, but the Champions League game was like, there were chances for Kane to score, and Aston Villa really put it on the line to really make his life a lot more difficult. But then they identified that the one person that knows how they play would be Kane, so he's the biggest threat there was. But Gnabry, I think he had a goal. Oh my days, Gnabry had such an easy pass to Kane for him to just tap it into the back of the net, and Gnabry didn't do that. So really, that was down to Bayern Munich's own fault that they didn't at least draw that game. So I think if they had drawn that game, if they had got the equaliser, then it would have made it a lot more exciting and a little bit more up for grabs. But unless you get that goal, it's not up for grabs. It's like the same thing here with Tottenham. Until they got that goal, it was up for grabs. But you never know; they could have been counted against, and that is something that Tottenham needs to be wary of all constantly. Is if someone counters against you, they are prone to being counted against. And luckily, the goalkeeper's been reasonably okay. Romero can't be in 10 places at once. So yeah, it looks like they're playing against a championship team with a championship team.
Yeah, but obviously with Aston Villa, the goalkeeper made the difference with those brilliant saves, including that last minute.
Martinez, man, he's such class.
I know. I call him the best goalkeeper in the world. None. David Raya will never be fit to lace his boots. I don't care how well he plays in a few games. Put him in a high-pressure situation, and that bloke will be a shrinking violet, and Martinez will shine and thrive. And that is the difference. Neuer is the past, but Martinez is the present and probably the future, and that's sort of the way it is. And they've actually kicked off right now, and Spurs are attacking from right.
It's just it's just kicked off. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
It's kicked off too, right? Spurs, we've got
Oh
to
no,
go
they're
on.
about to. Actually, on my one, they're about to kick off. Sorry, they're about to kick off. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know
also
if
going to
I'm
drop
behind now.
watch the game, and then I've got another stream with Up the Cherries in all departments at 8 p.m. UK. But
All right.
I
Take
will
care.
obviously see you soon. I'd invite you on, Eugen, but it would be very late your time, and you need to sleep. So
Yeah, most
enjoy the
welcome.
game. So.
All right. Take
Yeah.
care, Manny. Thanks for being on. All right. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
As always, terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Yeah.
See you, Mr. K. Take care of yourself.
You take care. Take care. Yeah, it looks like there's some firework flares behind the goal. So it's got so the party mood has got into swing, which shows you that certain teams in Europe, like the spectacle of playing and going out to watch the game, is an event, and their team has been playing hard. They don't have necessarily the quality to really like outstandingly win, but they've got the tenacity to push it and keep pushing it. But Tottenham seems to have like a lot more quality in their players, and I think that's whoa, that was so close. It was about to run straight through on goal. But like I said, the opposition has been showing a certain degree of tenacity and really putting everything on the line. But yeah, there's a class difference between the two teams, and we don't even have our strongest squad. And I think so. I think Ange has definitely called it right in terms of the selection, because this selection of players have got what it takes to win this game. If they don't win this, if they end up drawing or losing this game, then it will take like a set of unpredictable events to occur. But yeah, maybe I would say a mid-championship team.
No, you're watching the game, right? You're not afraid. You don't feel the fear that you're going to concede.
No, none at all. None at all. That's what I was saying to you. I was saying to you that it looks like the Tottenham youth squad against a mid-table championship team. But having said that, the opposition are definitely up for it in terms of no, just right past the goal. But that's what I'm talking about. Those type of things where they're up for it. But this is a very young squad. You've got a sprinkling of experienced players, very very light sprinkling. That could have been a goal. Oh, he got his hand to it. He got his hand to it.
Look at the smoke.
That was yeah, he got his hand to it. Sorry, you're not ahead of me, are you? I'm on 48 minutes, and they're about to take a corner.
I mean,
I mean, did you see that corner? Did you see that corner? Right? They knocked the ball, they took the corner, and it went over everybody. So that tells you a lack of quality.
Yeah.
Right. It's as simple as that. But even if you play against a championship team, go on.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel the fear. You remember the game that we were doing? That our what's that watch along, right? What game was that?
I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Brentford.
You and I were there, right? Yeah, there was this fear that they were going to score. We didn't get that 2-goal cushion, right? Remember?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we got it in the end. We got it in the end. But this is what I'm talking about. It's quality. We've got the quality in the squad, but this team hasn't played together as often as enough for it to cement. The opposition, on the other hand, they seem like a proper team in terms of playing together. They don't have the quality, but they've got the effort. All the players are putting in the absolute 100% effort. And I'm not saying that Tottenham players ain't putting the effort in, but their effort is like as a team effort. And our players are, I think, a little bit too spread out. And on top of that, when they get to about halfway mark, there's a lack of like inspired ideas. So they're stopping and having to play a little bit.
I know. Like you say, it's like playing a championship team.
Yeah, I mean Timo Werner, right? Yeah, he's got he's got the quality, but not to finish the ball up, not to put it in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Oh my days! Look at that. They're showing a replay right here
Yeah.
of when the goal was chalked off, and
And that was our back line.
but they weren't even aware of the fact they were offside. You know,
Yeah.
it's like
Mm. But at the moment,
right,
all is that the smoke from the flares and all that are like
yeah.
covering up the video. Yeah. But the ball now is quite a back and forth thing, right? It's like the same time that happened during the first half. I guess.
Well, the issue going to come is the fact that if this game keeps on going where they're constantly running around, then the
Mhm.
Tottenham players, because they're young players, they're going to have larger amounts of energy reserve because you don't get into a Tottenham youth squad right, yeah, by being
Mhm.
willy-nilly players. You have to have a certain degree of quality and pedigree. Now, whether that quality and pedigree can be polished off and turned into the real article, um, has yet to be seen over the last 10 years, apart from Skip, Tanganga, and Kane.
That's
You know,
true. Yeah.
Tanganga got nowhere. Skip's been sent out, and Kane was the only one out of the lot, and he had I think 20 million loans before he finally got into the squad. And even when he got into the squad, there were so many people that were poo-pooing the idea. I think it was Tim
Mhm.
Sherwood
Yeah.
that gave Kane the opportunity to get onto the pitch. And had it been any other manager, Kane wouldn't have got onto the pitch.
That's
You know,
true.
it's that simple.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
the proof of the pudding came. What cemented his position in the first team was when he scored a goal against Arsenal,
That's true.
and that's what it takes. Like you can run around and show all what you want, but at the end of the day, when it comes to crunch games, can you put it in the back of the net when the fans want you to?
Yeah.
And that was it. And he did it. He did it wonderfully. So
Yeah.
so here I don't look. You see that once again they're getting nowhere in the midfield. The midfield is
Mhm.
very light for Tottenham, very very light. This is about the only quality player there, and look,
Mhm.
even he didn't pass it right. Even he did a terrible pass. All that
Yeah.
quality of holding the ball. But this now that is what you call what Tottenham's good at in this team. They've got the quality uh, in, in abundance compared to the opposition.
Yeah.
But they
And
need that sort of click. They need something to click together, and they don't have that yet. Look, can you see they do a lot of running around? So they definitely got the system of the youth squad through Andrew's coaches.
shoot more.
Definitely enable these players to keep running around an awful lot because that's a lot of running they've been doing. You know that a lot of running. I
That's
see.
true.
Come on, he could have taken that on his foot,
Mhm.
but
I
no.
know. The moment now is I think I'm faster than you about a minute, right? So we already had two corners from that.
50,
And
53 minutes right now.
yeah, I'm 54.
Oh,
So
you're a minute ahead.
yeah, we really have gone through two corners, and now the ball's back with the Ferencvaros. Yeah, now Ferencvaros team. Ferencvaros got it in the midfield. So now the thing is that, do you feel that if you're watching it, do you feel that there's any need to actually bring on the first teamers that we have on the bench? We have
They
at
will
least
come on. They will come on. I reckon they will come on
eight.
just to get warmed up a little bit in probably a
Yeah.
minute around about 75, 80. They're definitely going to put them on just to get their legs moving around.
Mhm.
But they have to give these young players a good solid 60 minutes plus right here of togetherness.
That's true. That's true.
So I reckon in about 15 minutes they'll start thinking about subbing some of these players because they will literally run out of steam soon. Not soon, but like in about 10 minutes, I reckon.
I know. But I think
Because
that, I mean,
because thing is, once you start getting tired, you're going to start making mistakes.
yeah. And I'm saying is one thing is that if right, we can put another one or two more goals behind the net, most probably he might not
Yeah.
even bring the rest of them on. He'll bring on even the youngsters. There's Dorrington on the bench. There's Ajayi, right?
Yeah,
Casanova.
but the thing is, at the end of the day, this is a Europa match, and you have got first team players that need to record minutes on
Yeah.
on the Europa like map, the European map. They need to do it because at the end of the day, it's not just a player. You've also got advertising rights. you need to have the players in their contracts, for example. I want to come to your club because I want to, just play in the Premier League, but I also want to play in Europe. So you need to give them a few minutes of showtime at least. And I reckon they will be sent out there. You'll get them maybe to nick a goal at the end to get some points on the board in terms of individual, records. I understand what you're saying there. You might just stick on young players. It doesn't need to bring on or risk any of the more experienced players. But at the end of the day, the last thing you want to do is be trying to go 1-0 up in the last 15 minutes of the game.
Mhm.
That's a recipe that's a very risky recipe. Okay. Now in the past, we did not throw on so many of these youth players in one game. What we did is we put our first team squad a little bit more in there,
And
and
still
those players and
and we still keep losing.
those players like Mix and so forth, they would end up playing these games and then getting a little bit too tired to play about 3 days later.
Yeah.
You
That's squad
you're
depth.
meant to be.
That's what you're talking about, squad depth. You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Squad. I mean, the squad depth is like the risk of putting on youth players. The thing is, we haven't had a gutsy manager like this. And I mean, even if you look at managers.
Hello? Still there, Mr. K? I lost him for a while.
Wasn't gutsy enough, right,
Mhm.
to stick on a whole bunch of youth players.
Ah,
You know,
the thing is that if you're a win now manager, right, that's one of the things that you would do, But the thing is that the thing is that we haven't had managers that's been past a season with us. So Ange is the first one. The first season when he threw down the youth or the second string
yeah.
players, right, against whom we lost. Yes and no. Then in the FA Cup,
Well, the thing is here, yeah.
then in the FA Cup, we played Manchester City, right? And even if you put on the full strength team, we didn't even attack them or anything. It didn't look like we had the initiative to win that game. But now we come into this season, I guess
Look,
he would have had
I mean,
more
you saw it a minute ago. You saw it a minute ago when the ball went up the left hand side. The guy stopped, passed the ball back, and then apologized to his forward player.
yeah.
And it's I understand the thing about retention of the ball and slowly, patiently building up things. That's fine. These players that are on the pitch right now, these youth players, are going to be very, very handy for Ange next year. Next year,
Lancashire, my God.
yeah, oh my days. You see all these back passes that go to the goalkeeper. Um, I mean, this goalkeeper doesn't. I mean, he does shout, but it's a squeaky shout. I look at this lobbing the ball forward. That's a bit of quality pick up the ball. But as I was saying, these minutes that these players are getting together are going to help Ange next season in terms of squad depth. You know,
Hopefully, not even next season, right? Ange needs help in every game that he goes into because he's learning about his players, right? The squad and all that. And then who
no,
he
he's
needs
learning about the players. But what I'm talking about is the system of play that he's introducing into the club. Um, if you want to, even the youth players, they need to learn the system of play that Ange wants them to. And they also need to trust each other. They need to know instinctively where each other are. And that doesn't come through for a few games. You need to do that for all our days.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
comes through a whole season of getting minutes, a whole season of training,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. You need them to come out to play to get the understanding, and training doesn't give you
Yeah, but it
game.
can't happen in a season. But it can't happen in one season, though. It
No,
can't happen in one season. These players are way too young for that.
that's true. I mean, nothing should happen in one season.
Yeah.
But if
I
it
mean, he
happens
doesn't. The thing with Ange is that he doesn't just think about.
if you see, Mr. K, if you
Oh,
want things to
God.
happen in one season, right? You will have to buy players of a different kind of quality, right? Now, if you're talking about trust the process, rebuild the youth, then it'll take 3 or 4 seasons, right? That's why even Ange
Yeah,
has said
but
this before. When
but
Spurs are winning, right, I might not even be here, right? But at least I've
yeah,
laid the foundation.
that's true. But listen, the thing is this, right? Yeah, is that even if you bring in a player, right? Yeah, of reasonable quality and pay a lot of money for, that player still has to know how to fit into an system to understand the way that they play. Now,
Yeah.
nobody out there plays the game
And
the way Ange does. So that player they can't just come in and slot themselves in. You need time to adapt to
then
our squad.
our scouting, we call team, right, to actually
Yeah,
find more like the type of players that Ange needs.
yeah.
Yes,
So,
because now
so
what you're saying now, there's no definition of what type of player that Ange, type of Ange player, because not every they who plays that high line, right? And you need people like VDV to run back to save your ass 5 to 10
well,
times a game.
that's the thing. Well, so when you got people like Timo Werner, for example, right? Yeah, a lot of research went into looking for a player that we never that we had to pull out of a haystack from somewhere. We never knew who this player was, and they did so much research to get him. No, he'd already played in the Premier League. We've now brought a striker on, a player that they did a lot of research to find somebody that could play a system. No, he
Running.
was there all the time. He was there all the time.
Oh, come on. Oh shit! Is there a penalty?
I think so. Could it be?
No, I don't think so. You got the ball.
Lucky.
You get
But
to see.
how come VAR didn't step in earlier in the first half to bring the ball back for Poro getting tripped up inside the penalty box?
Oh, they did,
You know?
but
No,
they
well,
rolled
there
it.
was a he blatantly got tackled after the ball already gone. That's a penalty as far as I'm concerned. It didn't matter whether he jumped up or not. If he stayed down, then the referee would have been forced to do it. But the point is, the VAR team is meant to be independent. So I'm a bit shocked.
VAR now. I thought you keep telling you, right? VAR is subjective, bro. That's why later when the show ends, I'll explain something to you in the back room
Yeah,
that I've just
yeah.
found out.
Well, you mean like, for example, if players from a very top team start having a hissy fit and then the pundits all start apologizing, then
Yeah.
then the FA is going to turn to the referees, tell them to make a public statement to apologize. You mean that type of thing? But when crap happens to our team, none of that type of stuff happens. Oh, that's very dangerous. Knock it out. Knock it out for a
No,
throw. You get reinforcements.
nothing
There
like
you go.
that.
So,
Way more
so my
safe.
point here, there's a bit of quality being. See, this one talking about the quality side of our team. Our players definitely got a lot more quality. They just haven't played enough together to make it click. The opposition is absolutely putting everything on the line.
Oh, you're true
Absolutely
now.
everything.
2-on-1. Mikey Moore's got a ball. It's 2-on-1 now. Come on. Timo missed
Go
the
on.
game. Eva, man. Oh, dear. Look at what Eva says.
That should have been a penalty earlier, though. Just
Oh,
before that.
Wiener. You're gonna get to watch this. Oh, dear.
I'm waiting for it. But just a minute before that, we had a chance going through the middle, and he definitely got tripped up. That should
Yeah.
definitely have been a penalty. But they're young players. They got elastic minds. They get over it.
You get
But
one.
this referee, he's been too.
Okay, Brandon
He's
Johnson
been too.
and Kulusevski is coming on now at last.
Oh, so what did I say to you earlier? I said some of the quality players need to come on, don't they? They do
16
need minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
65th minute. 65th
Now
minute.
watch the screen.
I'm watching. He slammed it against it. Yeah.
Happens.
I'm a minute and a half behind you.
Yeah, you watch what happens now. Right. You're gonna scream at Timo Werner.
Yeah, but like I said, he's got quality. He's just knocking at the back of the net. Quality is not there. Okay, here he goes. There he goes. There's Timo Werner running, flogging himself on the left-hand side like a dead horse. Perfect pass. And go around the goalkeeper and on the side net. And then on the floor.
Yeah.
Empty goal, right? Empty goal.
Yeah, Eva.
Empty goal.
He misses again.
Empty goal. Empty goal. Does he not know something? Does he not know how to lob the goalkeeper?
I don't know.
Goalkeeper was on the floor. The goalkeeper was on the floor. He just had to chip it over him. Bang. First time hit. First time hit.
No,
Oh my days. First time hit. Bang. He should have just done it first time hit. He could,
Yeah.
with the right foot, he would have curled it. All right, so now he's bringing on some top guns to score a goal.
Okay.
Like I said, you cannot go into the last 15 minutes of the game right. You have 1-0 up. You need to put it to bed.
Yeah, I know. We
You
have to
can't
put
you
it.
can't take the risk in UEFA. You can't take the risk in the Europa League. No, you can't. So now you're going to get quality plus players that know how to play with each other.
Who do you take off?
I think they took Bergman.
Bergwall came off, I know. Right. Who's the other two? Madison is on.
Quality players. Yeah, Madison's on. Decky's on. Johnson's on. I heard Madison didn't get into the England squad. But he's not played enough games or not enough quality games.
I don't know. It's still just 6 games into the season, right? The first 3 games, it wasn't too good, right? Now it's only coming into 4. Right now, he doesn't go, it's better. He needs to perform more.
Well, you can't just perform after you've been injured for a long time.
Archie Gray is still there.
That's the Tottenham. It's the Tottenham way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone who starts performing gets injured, and then it takes. I mean, even Decky, for example, it took him like over a year before he got back into form, and he's still not at the top form that he used to be.
That's
Then
true.
to go.
But also now, even with our substitutions, right, we look a bit more on the back foot. But what you say is correct, right, Mr. K? The lack of quality is glaring, you can say.
Yeah. And the problem, unfortunately, with Tottenham fans when it comes to the first squad, right, yeah? Because you're always going to give youth a chance, right? But when it comes to the first team players, people like, for example, Basuma, if they don't perform at a top level, then anything they do, which is of a negative nature, the fans will get on their back, the media and the pundits will get on their back, and that'll feed back into the player who will find it even harder to perform at top level.
That's true. Yeah, like you say, is correct, right? The lack of quality on the opposition is very clear, right? But now, how did you feel about the Manchester United win?
They won, have they? I think.
Mr. Case, sound is out again.
Right. No, am I? I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, I think Ten Hag is going to be. He's still going to get sacked.
Who?
Ten Hag. I think he's still going to get sacked.
Now he's called Ten Hag.
Yeah, he's. I think come Christmas time they're going to be looking for a manager to take over in January. That's what we're going to have.
The rumor out there is someone like Gareth Southgate, right? So.
Yeah, I think Gareth Southgate would be an absolutely perfect fit, and that will relegate United to 5th or 6th every year. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they play like crap right here in the league right here, that gives us an opportunity to get into top 4.
Yep, that's true.
Even though we're 8th right now, our form is good. Our form is good though.
No, but we got two contenders in front of us. There's a Chelsea and there's an Aston Villa. Yes, if we can beat Chelsea, Aston Villa, right, then, and Brighton at the moment, don't forget. Oh dear, come on, Basuma, wake up.
We've got good form right now. Andrew was saying that even though we didn't win those games,
Mikey Moore still on the pitch, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they get the ball back. What if they equalize?
I think that's the reason why we brought on 3 top guns. There's a reason why we brought on those top guns.
I know. No, I think he wants the secure goal in a sense. The second goal will secure the defense out. It will relax the squad again. It's like in the first half, the first 10 minutes we came out shaky, and then we got the goal off. against us, and that's how we've become, a bit more. It's like getting a kick up your butt, and then you start to perform. But now we come back in this second half. It looks like we're slowing down again. Have you not noticed Ange has actually changed and he's adapting?
Um,
I noticed it.
I think he just
No, I think he
he's,
understands now the type of players he has and how to use
hmm.
them. And he's found out
Uh,
the partnerships, you understand, Senna? The understanding between
no,
players
that
who
was.
can play
I
well.
mean, you saw a minute ago when Basuma had the ball and he just passed it through.
And okay, Mr. K is back.
He's doing wonderful
Or
interceptions, wonderful tackles. That should have been a free kick. This referee is shit. This referee is absolutely diabolical. Like, there's been so many fouls against the Tottenham team right here, and none of them yellow cards, or none of them are being free kicks. Which means, and the thing about football is all about momentum, right? And if you
yeah.
give, even if you give a championship team right here, if you give them an opportunity to build up momentum, then they will nick a goal off you.
No, that's why I say we need to get a second goal. Now we reach into the oh, that's a freak shot. Now we're going to the last leg, last call 15
Okay,
minutes of the game.
so what? You know that last game that United played, right? Yeah, the league.
Yeah,
Some of the pundits all agreed, right? Yeah, that that type of performance is the type of performance that gets a manager sacked.
yeah.
All right. So basically, you got players that can get a manager sacked through their performances, right?
Bro, this
Now,
is this is the reality of football. It's always been like that, right? Once the players don't
yeah,
play for
yes,
you, right?
yes.
You're gonna get
So,
sacked.
so if you look at the reality, if you look at the
And once
reality of football,
yeah.
our, the
Oh, good try, Brandon
our
Johnson. Good try.
teams, even they got Mourinho sacked, they got Conte sacked, they got pretty much everyone, AVB, the lot. It's always the squad that gets, you know, the only manager I know that didn't get an opportunity was, we're going to make you proud again, manager. Um,
Hey, bro, he's the
he's the
only
only one.
manager. Don't laugh at him. He's the only
Oh,
manager now. He's the only manager now, right? That's beaten Arnie Slot at home.
yeah.
Think,
Well, but he didn't beat them with our squad though. Right.
yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is that after a while, if the players decide um, to
Johnson.
if the players' performance isn't that great, right? Yeah, and at the end of the day, they're never going to get really blamed by the media and the pundits because the chairman's always going to pull the trigger when it comes to the manager. So what I'm saying is, Andy's not shouting as much as he used to. He's gesturing,
Yeah,
but
like
his overall system hasn't really. Look, now that we've got better quality players on the pitch, they're going forward a lot more, and there's more intricate passes in the front. Whereas the youth players didn't have that sort of click,
now the thing is that all the while we
right?
know,
And
right?
that is the end system. It's putting pressure on the opposition and passing the ball around quick style.
Nah, that's what they
And
say,
then the
right?
quality of individual players
Style
will get the ball in
football,
the back of the net.
right? Attacking style football. At this moment in time, Spurs fans have gone to the range, right? Just as long as attacking style football, right? We are not doing too bad. We are willing to accept where we are. Yes, or not. So the only thing is that it must come from the manager himself to know what he wants, right or not. Uh, yeah, that was compared to a deflection. But the
But
current,
the, the,
but the
the,
thing is, I've seen Edge adapt. I've got a feeling that we will have a chance this season to do something. But it's whether we will, because I see when January comes, that is going to be our crucial point now, right? If we are still in the competitions for cups, right? And if improve on the quality and the standards of our players to bring us to the next level, then it is what it is. It'll take another 5 years. We'll achieve nothing again, and Ange will be gone. Then you have to wait for another manager to come in. And right, are you going to be as lucky as Chelsea? You get a manager like Maresca. He comes in the first 10 games, maybe he'll do well, but you know what happened to Ange last season? He came in the first 10 games, right? We were top of the league, bro. And what happened after that? So
players fell down injured, and the referee started dishing out red cards. And that was actually okay, I didn't mind that. I didn't mind losing that way. If you lost because your players got red cards and you got injured, don't mind losing that way. But if you got 11 players still on the pitch at the end and you lose that way, then you don't want nothing to point at.
No, the red card was an excuse. You get what I'm saying?
No. I mean, is it true that we don't have a set piece coach?
We have a set piece coach now. They've
we
just
do
changed.
because that last set piece was absolutely atrocious.
The set piece coach, right, is no more Ryan Mason and what's the other guy's name, right? The two guys now it's under one guy who looks after attacking set pieces and I think defending set pieces. So yeah, but our set pieces we have not. To tell the truth, right? We've played how many games now, including this game now? About 9 games. We played already 8-9 games, right? Our set pieces don't look that shaky anymore. It looks a bit more solid.
Right now, when I look at this Tottenham team, I do not see a team that could go on to win a cup. So they're going to have to improve
No, that's what I'm saying, Mr. K. If we are in the position to win something, right, by January, and if we don't improve, right, then we will know where we're going. And to tell the truth, we've always known where we've been going. We're Spurs fans. We are realistic Spurs fans. Seen it before, done it before. Yay, ain't gonna cross the line. But let's see.
Okay, so when it comes to getting players, we've had 10 years, and we couldn't find a player to replace Davis.
Yeah, of course. That's Spurs, right? Bro, we have 10 years, 9 years, and we don't even have Son's successor. Unless it's Mikey Moore. Think about it, right? There's a shot, but it's a weak shot. No, our club ain't run like a football club. We have to understand that, right? Players to our owners, right, are investments. And he wants money back from these investments. That's why we get players like this. You understand things? Right?
Yes.
Why are we paying 40 million for Archie Gray? It's because they took Rodens off our hands for 15, right? We got Roden for 5. There's a profit for us there. And that profit is taken to cover Archie Gray's so everything is about the numbers in the end. So let's say if Archie Gray works out now, right, and his value goes up to about, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 or 80 million pounds. Romero's another one. Right? What if Real Madrid comes in for him next season? 80 million on the table. Right? Oh, Archie Gray's got a shot. Brandon Johnson's got a shot again. Brandon Johnson needs to continue his scoring run, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching his shot. I mean, some of these defensive forward passes are rubbish. Oh, my stream is decided to freeze.
This is the Spurs, right, that you see that makes you fear. You should have scored. Then you feel comfortable. You see that? Now we got 10 minutes, right? This is what I call squeaky bum time.
Yeah.
And then you see the quality from their side, right? It's so glaring too.
Oh, hit the post. You're right. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
I know. Okay, we just blame it on the rain, right? So.
Okay, so now, did you see the response that Johnson had after he missed? Is that rubbing his head? Is that rubbing? That should. That should have been a corner kick. It definitely touched the opposition as it went past him.
Yeah. But then you watch this after he shoots, right? What happens when on the other side? What happens to our defense? You take a look at that. You see, these are the games that you see now. Solanke is coming on. Oh, Solanke. Yeah. So let's see now. If Solanke comes on, what's our formation? Who's going where and who's going what? Star came off. Solanke comes on. Mikey Moore still on.
Yeah, he's still on. Moore is still on right now.
So Mikey Moore is going to be, I think, Vern. Oh, Johnson shoots again. Why is Johnson? Madison shoots. Oh, Madison. Yeah, didn't have the execution. No, like I said, right? Okay, we have drawn.
Right, Pepe Sarr's off.
Yeah. Solanke comes on.
Yeah.
So now we are pressing like our first team press. You say?
Yeah. So like we're in the last 8 minutes of play right here under normal time, and pretty much the majority of the team, apart from the midfield right here, the midfield is a bit I'm worried about. The center of the pitch.
Oh.
Because we only got basically the only decent player we got there is the Zuma. These passes have been wayward so far. And you're right, that was a terrible shot. What was Madison doing anyway? I think he was trying to rebound it off the goalkeeper and let Solanke come in and knock it in. They must have been practicing that.
Solanke hits the ball straight to the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but what's happening is that Madison didn't hit the ball hard enough in order for it to bounce off the goalkeeper.
And why is Madison giving the ball away all the time?
It's not just him. It's not just Madison giving ball away.
You see, we make the changes, right? And all of a sudden, right, we're playing like this again.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they don't know what they're doing. They don't know they're playing with, the teammates are like they're strangers.
It seems that since we put more experienced players on, it's more of a basketball match. The ball is going end to end.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1 minute we're in their end, next minute they're in our end.
One ball over the top,
so,
and then shoot, and okay, luckily the quality is bad, and another shot deflected.
Yeah,
and now we're shooting, bro.
Okay, you're right. That was earlier you said that bad pass. That was definitely Madison. The movement was there. The movement was beautiful, and that last pass was just atrocious.
One ball over the top again. One ball over the top again. And like you said, this game is going to end up 1-0, and then there's going to be a lot of questions asked, right? In the last, the questions asked now is that
you're being optimistic with the 1-0. You're being very optimistic with the 1-0.
Yeah, that's what
the number of shots that the opposition has had in the last 10 minutes is unbelievable. They're running around. They're genuinely jumping up and down everywhere. They genuinely believe they can make a goal. I can see it on the sidelines. Everyone seems to be buzzing. Everyone's pointing fingers, trying to get last-minute instructions.
We play this well, right? We can catch no counter, but Brennan Johnson at the moment, right? He's not as sharp as he can be. And then we slow the game down.
But he just got brought. But he brought on. But he did. He wasn't there at the beginning of the game.
Davis, Bissouma to Madison, like the Gray. This looks like we are trying to, bro. This is Mourinho ball, bro. All right, more, do something. More, okay, good one. Solanke, that's a bad one. Then back to more. Oh, Johnson scores. But is it offside? Johnson scores.
There you go.
But let's see whether it's offside or not.
No, I'll let you know because I'm a minute behind you. I'll keep an eye on him.
Eva Man is talking to me. See? 2-0. Yeah, big up Eva.
There you go.
There you go.
Is this just too predictable or what? Have you been watching this game too long? Have you been watching Spurs for so long that we know exactly what they're going to do?
Nah, but at least we scored, right? At least we didn't concede, right? We were in that panicking mode again, right?
Yeah. No, that wasn't offside. That was onside.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I'm just watching it from the action. Definitely not. Definitely onside. And he had to hit the goalpost in order for it to get in because the goalkeeper had it covered.
Yeah.
So
And
that tells you.
but
But what it is, it tells you that Johnson has upped his game in terms of accuracy. So the pace and the speed he has is like now he's more comfortable with the pace and the speed that he's been able to concentrate with the touch of composure. He curled it as well. He curled it along the ground. It bounced twice before it curved in.
yeah.
And the other thing is, if you watch it back in slow motion, you see he does minimum touches. He does a lot of actions, but minimum touch. He brings it down with one foot. He moves it with the other foot, and then he curls it around the next. Even though he touched next man, he still curled it.
Yeah. No, I think it deflected off the butt.
Well, sort of like it didn't it deflected, but it more like the way he curled it by touching someone else's back, right? Yeah, it turned in more.
Yeah. It took it away from the goalkeeper.
But it wouldn't turn. It wouldn't turn in if you didn't put the extra spin in the first place.
Yeah. Kudos to him, man. 5 games in a row. Long may it continue.
Is that not some type of record or something?
I don't know. At least it's a good record, right? Right, Johnson.
But having a record like that, it takes the pressure off other players.
Yeah.
Okay, there's silence there from the stream.
Now at least we feel more comfortable against this. You get that extra goal, and then it's in the 88th minute, right? And then the quality of our opposition, right, isn't there. So
also the formation of the team has suddenly come back. It's no longer a mob of players in one place. They seem to be a lot more spread out in rows.
No, it's like that. That goal gave us a bit more cohesiveness.
Also, don't forget a goal like that, right? It takes the steam out of the opposition.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Right. When you play against a championship side, if they ever build up momentum, right, yeah, then you got problems. But if you knock a goal in, then you deflate a championship team. If you deflate their momentum, right, yeah, then it's easy.
That's true. All right, so
now we have far too much quality on the pitch. It's like so much more quality than the opposition. Now, the question's going to come is that when you play up against a better quality team, you are going to have to put a lot more of your first team players in.
Ivaman says this, bro. Squeaky bum time again. Yeah, I know you. We had to. No, I think I predicted 3-1. Right. I predicted 3-1. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Well, let's go to goal. Because I'm still a minute. Huh?
Yeah. Yep, they scored a goal in 5 minutes at a time to play.
Oh dear, no clean sheet.
No clean sheet. No. They'll just have to make it as Brennan Johnson's goal was the winning goal, you see. He's onside. Oh, that's a good goal. Yeah, that's a good goal. It's just our defense just fell asleep again. Our defense just fell asleep again. So, sometimes they say like
You know,
2-0
the other,
up, you become comfortable.
I mean, if you look at how many places that guy could have placed the ball into, right, in order for him to score that goal, there was only one place, and that was above the goalkeeper.
Right,
So
there's a goal check now.
you know, it's
Hey, big up Swifty. Yeah. Yeah. Help you who running. Fell asleep, just got up. Yeah, big up. Yep. Hope you're well. Swifty. Mr. K is here. Just like old times.
we got overloaded. Our defense got overloaded. How can your defense get overloaded?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You
It's just,
switched off again.
I think they're just like running around in formation.
Yeah. 3-1 is going to be a scoreline, bro. My predictions will come true. Yay. Can we just hold on? Yep. Yep. Good to see Mr. K. Yeah. Solanke looks a bit. Yeah.
I told you, a lot of these players that are coming on, that experienced players, it's not so much just for the goal to be put in, it's also for the fact that they need running around time.
Yeah, I
And
know.
Ange looks at that. Fans don't look at it that way, but coaches do.
I understand. Right. Can't let them rest too long, but they can't play the full game. Oh, my God, Vicaro spills the ball. Oh, no wonder Eva Man was doing like this. Yeah. 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes. Eva, I think she'll be about 30 seconds ahead of me. So, and we were saying they didn't have quality. And the goal they scored was not a bad goal, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, the championship does produce some cracking goals every now and again. So, like I said, but the thing was, that was a well-worked goal.
Oh, this is
where the opposition was running at full speed, but they were synced together at full speed. So that means this team that's playing is their best team because they're used to playing with each other.
That's true.
I mean, there's an example where they knock the ball. There's an example where they knock the ball into our area, and the goalkeeper tries to catch it. Right, yeah. He has the opposition players knocking into him. He drops the ball. We clear the ball, and the referee doesn't blow for a free kick. I don't like this referee at all.
We're making mistakes now. And they are making mistakes. No, it comes back to this scenario again, right? But this is football. You know, that one goal brings in the drama, then everyone now is tense, right? Possession of the ball. Ange was supposed to be, high possession. So we must learn to keep possession in this type of scenarios. And we get a corner, right?
I mean, Decky was in the top right-hand corner, right? Yeah, getting completely manhandled with a linesman no more than 2 yards away, no waving the flag. There's something iffy about the refereeing decisions throughout the whole game.
Oh, there are a lot of iffy referee decisions nowadays. Right.
There may be, but they never get called out for us, though.
Yeah, I know.
And on top of that, the pundits don't seem to make a big deal out of it, and neither do our fans.
I guess, normalizing it already. The handball that Vicario did, right? Was it against Brentford or was it against Manchester United? Yeah, guys, let me know in the chat. Was Vicario or handball? Was it a Brentford game or the Manchester United game?
Right, so that opposition player, number 34, that got injured, right, yeah? He got injured
Yeah.
because he tried to grab Solanke, but
Mm-hmm.
Solanke had showed his quality by bursting away from that position. He grabbed hold of nothing and fell down, and then damaged his shoulder. Now
Yeah.
they've been doing that the whole game, and the referee and the linesman have never called it out.
Uh, sometimes there's a
Okay,
narrative
okay,
behind it.
okay.
Eva
So
man,
well,
we're in the 6 minute now. Still not over, Eva.
no, because don't forget we'll take a minute out for the guy being injured.
Your time, my time, right? By the time, I don't know. And now Madison goes down, and then he comes up. The man handling the players a bit, right? It's getting a bit physical. And the hand comes out. Why does his hand come out for? Oh dear. Okay, it's over. Full time, Eva. Yep, full time. Thanks for being on, Eva. Right, guys. What do you think? The game, Mr. K.
Um, well, the game, as far as I see it, the example of the game which I'm looking at is the number of fouls that the opposition's been able to get away with. Unless they're so blatantly obvious, the referee's been ignoring the momentum of play in terms of passing connectness. We've had possession, but the connectivity is not quite 100% being there. The other example is when the opposition kicks the ball long, comes to our midfield, and it's the opposition that gets the first touch. That just shows you that our midfield in the center is very weak. We've only got one person there, Basuma. So when we play in the league, we'll have to. But we've only had one that's staying in that position anyway. Um, we were far better quality than the opposition. But if we can have the tenacity that the opposition had in our game all the time, then we'd be an even better squad. Trust me.
Yeah,
That top four we'll be fighting for, guaranteed. Right. Um, so yeah, I think it was a deserved win, 100%. Um, we should. They've had a number of chances to score goals, and if they had much better quality, then they would have put it in the back of the net. They wouldn't need to score that last goal; they would have scored it before. So that would have changed the dynamic of the game. There would have been a lot more clashes had they scored earlier. So we were lucky in a way that the opposition didn't try to noodle us, because if they did, trust me, I don't know if our players would have been able to handle that type of thing. Um,
yeah. There's no
but
test
they,
there.
but for 65 minutes, the youth players did a wonderful job.
That's true. That's true. There's potential there that we can see it, right? So that's one thing I can
Yeah.
say, right? All I can say now, I'm happy that we won, right? I'm happy for Brandon Johnson getting his 5 in 5, right?
5-5.
5 in 5, right? So long may it last. Maybe it'll be 6 for 6, right? With the next game coming up. All I can
Yeah.
say is that we saw a bit of jitteriness, and the weird part is that after that, when we score, we look in control. And like what you said, Mr. K, the opposition quality has to be in question. I don't know. Have you not noticed nowadays, right? Is when we win and then we have to look at the opposition's quality. You know why, guys? Right? If you beat quality teams, right, that means you're up there challenging. So that's why sometimes quality of the opposition has to be taken into account. So today's quality, we saw they had chances, right? And like what Mr. K said, if their goal came in earlier, right, when it was 1-1, then it might have changed. Then it might have showed whether our players had that mental capacity to actually hold on or fight back, or
I think if they scored earlier, then Ange would have put on the quality players a lot earlier on, and we would have fought back. We still would have won the game. I'm just saying that it would have been a lot more exciting then, a lot more,
yes, that one
frenzy.
is yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Guys, thanks for being on. Mr. K, don't go away. I'll have a chat with you in the back room for a while later. Guys, thanks for being on. Eva Man, Mark Swift. Who else has been on? Let me have a look. Now Mr. K was here. I think basically just Eva Man and I chatting because right? And Nippon, right? Big up to you guys, right? Don't forget to subscribe to NS Sport. And guys, don't forget to
Manny was
subscribe.
Manny was here. Manny was here.
Manny was here too. Yeah. Thanks to Manny.
Manny
Thanks
was
to
here.
Skate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys,
Levy was here. We told him to get out.
but guys, the earphones, right? If you're on earphones, just it's going to get a bit loud, right?